Beauty and the Beast, the Magical Garden. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a kind girl named Belle. She loved reading books and exploring the world around her. One day, while walking near the forest, she heard strange whispers about a mysterious castle hidden deep in the woods. It was said that a beast lived there, and everyone in the village was scared to go near it. But Belle wasn't afraid. She was curious and decided to see the castle for herself. As she walked through the forest, the trees seemed to whisper and the flowers bloomed brighter, almost as if they were welcoming her. She reached the castle and, to her surprise, the gates opened all by themselves. Inside, the castle was filled with a beautiful garden of colourful flowers and sparkling fountains. In the middle of the garden stood a huge, furry creature with big eyes. It was the Beast. But instead of being scary, the Beast looked sad. He didn't seem like a monster at all. His eyes were full of loneliness and his voice was soft. "Hello, little one," he said gently. "What brings you here?" Belle, not feeling afraid, smiled and answered, "I was curious about the castle. I've never seen a garden this beautiful before." The Beast smiled too, though he was still a little sad. "This garden is magical, but it's the only thing that keeps me company," he explained. "I was once a prince, but I was very proud and rude. A fairy put a spell on me, and now I live here alone. Only someone who can see past my looks can break the spell." Belle felt sorry for the Beast. She looked around at the beautiful flowers, each one shining as if they knew a secret. "I think you're very kind," Belle said. "You've created a beautiful garden. Maybe that's the magic." The Beast's eyes lit up. "You really think so?" he asked. "Of course," Belle said with a smile. "Sometimes what's inside us is the most important thing, not what others can see." From that day on, Belle visited the Beast every day. They spent time together in the magical garden, talking about everything, her books, his dreams, and the magic that bloomed around them. As Belle got to know him better, the Beast started to change. He wasn't sad anymore. His fur became softer, and his eyes sparkled with happiness. The castle, too, began to brighten, filled with laughter and joy. One magical morning, after a long time of kindness and friendship, the Beast was no longer a beast. He had turned back into a handsome prince, but Belle wasn't surprised. She had already seen the true magic in him, the kindness and love he had always had inside. From then on, Belle and the prince lived happily in the magical garden, where they learned that the most beautiful things are the ones we feel in our hearts, not what we see with our eyes.